Hello everyone, welcome to day 21 of our main Samadhaan 75 days mains course. So today we have a question from paper 1. So the question is, discuss the similarity and dissimilarity between Buddhism and Brahmanism. So we need to discuss the similarities, we need to discuss the dissimilarity. So Buddhism originated in the 6th century BC. As you all know, it came in the 6th century BC during the Mahajanapadas time in response to the complex Brahmanical rituals and the prevailing caste inequality. Whereas Brahmanism is an ideology and a way of life originating from the history of Vedas. So यहाँ पे इंट्रोडक्शन में हमने एक टाइम पीरियड दे दिया and Brahmanism, you can also mention about Brahmanism came from the Vedas, so that is around 1500 to 600 BC. During that point of time it came, and we also gave the reason why it came. Okay, now coming to the similarities. Similarities, the doctrine is common to both. That is the doctrine of Atma, sorrow, deliverance, desire, karma, and rebirth. The doctrine of karma and transmigration was accepted by both. Both the systems accepted the doctrine of karma and transmigration. That is transmigration of soul. But Buddhism did not believe in soul, they believed in transmigration of soul. Okay, so you have to write the word transmigration. The endless round of birth and rebirth was recognized by both the systems of philosophy. Both the systems believed in birth and rebirth. Second is, Buddhism accepted the four great truths of Brahmanism. See, we study there is sorrow, there is a cause of sorrow and suffering, there is an end of sorrow and ultimate salvation. This is what is we study in Buddhism. But this concept is also there in Brahmanism. So it is a common element. Self-control was recognized by both as a path to salvation. As a path to salvation, you need to have self-control. Both the systems recognized of this particular fact. The concept of nirvana is also was equivalent to the concept of moksha. In Hinduism we call moksha, and in Buddhism we call nirvana. Yes, the methods were different, but at least the concept is the same, that is enlightenment. So although the methods of attainment were different, thus we can say that Buddhism thus has deep roots in Hindu philosophic thought. Second is, Buddhist Sangha life is influenced by Brahmanic ashramic life. So the Sangha system of Buddhism has its origin or source in Brahmanism. Out of four ashramas, Brahmacharya, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi were based on asceticism like the Buddhist monks. So it is also a common element. Creed of non-violence, both the systems advocated ahimsa or non-violence. Very easy point. Idol worship, both Buddhism, that is in particular Mahayana, because Hinian did not support idol worship. So both Mahayana Buddhism and Brahmanism followed idol worship. Equal rights to men and women, it is also common, because in Sangha the women were allowed, we call them bhikkhunis. Even in Vedic times, women were allowed to read Vedas and Puranas. Obviously it was very less, but still then it was there, in particular to Rig Vedic period. System of fasting. The Brahmanical system of fasting on selected days was also adopted by the Buddhist system. Teacher-pupil relations. In both the system, teacher-pupil relations were cordial, direct, personal, and intimate. It served the scheme and system of education. Now coming to the differences. Absence of caste system. In Buddhism, there was no caste system. Basic philosophy of life. See, salvation, both the systems wanted salvation, but the method to reach that salvation was different. Salvation comes through successful completion of life's mission by discharging duties and responsibilities. Brahmanism says this. Salvation or nirvana through eightfold path. Buddhism says this. So the method is different. In Buddhism it is eightfold path. Education. Brahmanism, the education was Gurukul based education, but in Buddhism it was Sangha based education. The Brahmanical Gurukul system were not only autocratic but also unitary, because at that point of time, during the age of Brahmanism, that is in Vedic, the Guru was very supreme. In the Buddhist Sangha, it was more of a democratic character. So it was democratic or republican type. In the Brahmanical system of education, there is a stage of grihi, of householder. But in Buddhist system, a bhikshu could not come back to the life of a householder, and worldly life was strictly prohibited in the Buddhist order, unlike the Brahmanical system. Therefore, we can say that Buddhist education was collective, but Brahmanic education was individual or individualistic. So this is the question of Brahmanism and Buddhism, and anyone who wants to join ethics can contact here, can visit my Telegram channel. All the details are mentioned, and you can also go through the mentorship batch, which will be very individualistic in nature or individual one-to-one. There is as such no particular batch from any date. It is very individual in nature, where I'll be giving you what to study, what not to study, the sources, MCQs, and GS answer evaluation. Also current affairs. Fine, thank you.